Ladies and gentlemen, it is showtime. How we feeling out there, folks? Absolutely fantastic stuff. Well, we are all very, very excited this evening, ladies and gentlemen, because this has been a production in the making for weeks and weeks and weeks. A warm welcome to the Platinum Theater, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Ken, your activities manager. This is the Dancing with the Stripes competition. Now, just to give you guys a little bit of the backstory of this evening, is that every single one of the officers here in this program tonight have never done anything like this before in their lives. Even somebody like James, your cruise director, who's been on stage many, many times, has never been involved in any sort of professional dancing with a partner. So for all of these officers, this truly is their debut performance. And I think they deserve a round of applause right here and right now. They're putting it all on the line for you folks. And this is something we've never done before on the Liberty of the Seas, so this is a very, very special presentation for you, our fantastic guests, on our wonderful crossing over to the fantastic Spain. So, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, just a couple of things to mention as well, that this is a competition here tonight. There has been tension. There has been drama. There's even a controversial knee injury which put James into the competition here this evening. But like any good competition, we need a clear winner. So if you haven't already done so, we do have the ballots available for you on the entrance to the theater. And please, as you leave the performance here this evening, just drop your ballots into the secured bins at the entrance of the theater. Now, I will tell you, we are a ship that was originally out of Florida, but there will be no recounts on this competition here today. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, there's no perfect way to start this competition without please welcome the Royal Caribbean Dancers. gentlemen, give it up for your Royal Caribbean dancers. Absolutely fantastic stuff indeed. Now that is what a bunch of professionals can do. But what happens when we mix them with a bunch of beginners? Our very, very first officer this evening is Russell Rhodes, a native of South Africa. He's the open deck manager here on board. Ladies and gentlemen, let's meet Russ.
Russell. My name's Russell, I'm the open deck manager. I'm in charge of everything without a roof.
Okay.
Sports deck, pool deck, basically anything without a roof. Open deck manager.
Now, Russ, we're going to get down to the nitty-gritty. What everybody wants to know is, first of all, what is your prior dance experience?
Absolutely none.
Absolutely none.
I don't dance at weddings. I don't dance full stop.
Have you ever danced before?
Maybe unwillingly after a couple too many beers.
Okay.
And a rocky ship.
Russell is absolutely fantastic. I love him. So I could be happy to have him as my partner because he's just a blast and a true laugh, like an absolute laugh.
Corinne's awesome. She's an awesome teacher. Dancing for me doesn't come naturally, that's for sure.
No?
No, definitely not.
He's progressed a lot in one day. He's lifting me above his head. That's absolutely awesome for a first-time lifter. Actually, that's unheard of, so yay, Russell!
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage, Russell and Corinne.
Vem magalenha rojão, traz a lenha pro fogão, vem fazer armação.
Vem magalenha rojão, traz a lenha pro fogão, vem fazer armação.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Russell and Corinne. Woo. What a performance. With their army of natives as well. My goodness. That piece is African-Brazilian number Magdalena. The idea behind that piece is Russell, your very own Liberty of the Seas open deck manager, has been dropped into the wilderness and through his trials and tribulations encounters Jane as well as an army of other castaways. With his army behind him and his Jane on his arm, he earned his stripes and reputation as Tarzan, king of the jungle. Without further ado, let's move on to our very next officer. She's all the way from the Philippines, and she is one of those jobs on board that is involved with our HR center truly behind the scenes. She definitely doesn't get much contact with our guests. So please, ladies and gentlemen, let's meet Teresa.
Well, my name is Teresa. Yeah, I came from the Philippines. I work as crew administrator. Basically, I don't have any experience when it comes to dancing, honestly. But I can move. But I can move. I can move.
You can shake your tail feather.
Yeah, I guess I can.
Okay.
I just met Simon today, so I'm so excited, and he has a lot of patience with me.
We're doing a quick step, so it's a very rigid frame, just holding the posture, things like that, and a lot of fancy footwork below.
Now, have you ever performed on stage before?
Never.
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 Never. So this is truly going to be a new experience.
The first and the last, most probably.
The first and the last.
First and the last.
Okay.
Hope I continue learning, and hopefully we're gonna be good.
She's doing really well at understanding and picking up the steps and everything. So yeah, I'm confident that we'll be doing well.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Teresa and Simon.
It's not unusual to be loved by anyone. It's not unusual to have fun with anyone. But when I see you hanging about with anyone, it's not unusual to see me cry. I wanna die. It's not unusual to go out at any time. When I see you out and about, it's such a crime. If you should ever wanna be loved by anyone, it's not unusual, it happens every day. No matter what you say, you find it happens all the time. Love will never do what you wanna do. Why can't this crazy love be mine? It's not unusual to be mad with anyone. It's not unusual to be sad with anyone. But if I ever find that you've changed at any time, it's not unusual to find that I'm in love with you. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Ladies and gentlemen, Teresa and Simon. Whew. Very, very nicely done. A quick step musical theater number there. Classic. Geek meets girl. Geek puts the moves on the girl. Geek and girl do a quick step. A spin on traditional quick step. This quick step has a strong frame in the upper body with work happening below the waist. Some musical theater style choreography is incorporated in a blend of these two styles. Now, just a note as well that Teresa consumed 10 Red Bulls before that to give her the energy to pull off that performance. Our next officer, ladies and gentlemen, is in charge of the entire hotel department. He is also the senior in age in this competition. Ladies and gentlemen, from Canada, let's meet Darren Budden.
My name is Darren Budden. I'm from Canada, and I actually have the honor to serve as the hotel director on board the Liberty of the Seas. And as you point out, that means I have the most stripes of anyone in the contest, and therein you need to be more gentle with me.
As the hotel director, what are your responsibilities exactly?
I work together with 10 division heads to make sure that we deliver the best vacation experience possible for our guests.
In the very beginning, he was very shy, very humble, very subtle, and as we're going on, I think the paso is really getting into him. He's getting a little bit more cheekier, a little bit more spicier.
Charisse, first of all, brilliant dancer. She's competed in a world competition, so she's world class. I think from a fitness perspective, I should probably try and lose about 30 pounds before the competition begins.
We will definitely be ready on time, and hopefully with a bit of time to spare.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage, Darren and Charisse.
Yes, there it is. My vessel is magnificent and fierce and huge-ish and gone. Why is the rum always gone?
Captain Jack Sparrow.
You may kill me, but you may never insult me. Who am I? Captain Jack Sparrow. Because I will not be doing it again.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it for Darren and Charisse. Woo. Absolutely fantastic. After that performance, Darren is also going to double as the captain for the rest of the cruise as well. Wonderful. Well, so far, this is just the tip of the iceberg, ladies and gentlemen. Still 5 more couples remain. Let's introduce our next officer. She's the Assistant Facilities Cleaning Specialist here on board from Trinidad and Tobago. This is Michelle.
My position on board is the Assistant Cleaning Specialist.
Okay, so what does that involve? What are you responsible for?
Okay, I am the supervisor for all the facilities cleaners.
Wow.
We are responsible for the cleaning and sanitizing of all public areas of the ship.
Have you done any sort of ballroom dancing before, of any kind?
I have tried ballroom dancing classes.
Okay.
But unfortunately, I have 2 left foot. So it just was not working for me.
Well, this type of the dance is like a traditional samba from the bars in Brazil.
My biggest challenge would be if my dance partner decide to spin me on his head or have me do a split, things like that would be a big challenge for me.
Well, I'm very impressed because she have the she know how to move, and just a little, and then she's gonna be okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage, Michelle and Ricardo.
Olha eu aí, levantando a minha bandeira, levantando poeira. Eu sou a gafieira, bem a brasileira. Olha eu aí, levantando a minha bandeira e levantando poeira. Eu sou a gafieira. Vejam só o meu gingado, meu balanceado, meu modo de dançar. Eu sou arte, eu sou povo, estou aí de novo. Voltei para mostrar minha ginga, minha dança, para nossas crianças aprenderem. Pra que no futuro, num sorriso puro, me ajudem a viver. Com esse socorro, perigo, eu não corro de morrer. Mas se acontecer, a juventude toma uma atitude pra me defender. Com esse socorro, perigo, eu não corro de morrer. Mas se acontecer, a juventude toma uma atitude pra me defender. Olha eu aí, levantando a minha bandeira e levantando poeira. Eu sou a gafieira, bem a brasileira. Olha eu aí, levantando a minha bandeira e levantando poeira. Eu sou a gafieira. Vejam só o meu gingado, meu balanceado, meu modo de dançar. Eu sou arte, eu sou povo, estou aí de novo. Voltei para mostrar minha ginga, minha dança, para nossas crianças aprenderem. Pra que no futuro, num sorriso puro, me ajudem a viver. Com esse socorro, perigo, eu não corro de morrer. Mas se acontecer, a juventude toma uma atitude pra me defender. Com esse socorro, perigo, eu não corro de morrer. Mas se acontecer, a juventude toma uma atitude pra me defender.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Michelle and Ricardo. As if that dance wasn't difficult enough, she was doing it in 9-inch stilettos. That was Brazilian samba right there, ladies and gentlemen, and this partner version is renowned Brazilian samba. Through its unique combination of dance genres, in particular samba and swing, Samba de Grafia establishes its own identity, allowing the dance to express both grace, playfulness, with intimacy and strength. Moving on right now, ladies and gents, to our next officer. He's none other than your cruise director. Now, bear in mind as well, ladies and gentlemen, although no stranger to the stage, James has never done a ballroom dance routine before in his life. Also, please note as well that James replaced the controversial knee injury of Dr. Carlos, who was originally scheduled for this. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's meet James.
My name is James, and I'm the cruise director, the director of all things happening on board the Liberty of the Seas.
At a wedding, what music gets your whole family going?
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Because at most weddings there's a birthday.
I think James might lack a bit of focus, which has been obvious in the rehearsal. He obviously has no path in his life, and maybe I've been sent into his to educate him and mentor him and give him a little bit of guidance. Said pull me, not pull my hair out. I can't work like this. James, are you rehearsing? Yes. I think probably the perfect word is mentor.
Dictator? Yes.
I think we're gonna get there. He never works out, and so I think it's gonna be a bit of a struggle. But
There's a step program apparently for the gym, and I made the first step by walking through it. Didn't really like what I saw. No.
I'm a professional, so we're gonna get there.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage, James and Celia.
We have a dance. In the brothels of Buenos Aires. Tells the story. A prostitute. And a man who falls in love with her. First, there is desire. Then, passion. Then, suspicion. Jealousy, anger, betrayal. Where love is for the highest bidder, there can be no trust. Without trust, there is no love. Jealousy, yes, jealousy will drive you mad. Roxanne, you don't have to put on that red light. Walk the streets for money. You don't care if it's wrong or if it is right. Roxanne, you don't have to wear that dress tonight. Roxanne, you don't have to sell your body to the night.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for James and Celia. Theatrical tango. The tango is the provocative dance of passion. A theatrical tango accompanies the footwork with dramatic lifts, kicks, and drops to create and tell a story. It is a universal and powerful way of communicating using physical language. In the original version of this dance, Celia was doing all the lifts with Dr. Carlos. Ladies and gentlemen, our next officer is a little seen member of the information technology team or the IT team. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Marina.
Hello everybody, my name is Marina, I'm from Serbia and I'm working in IT department. My prior dancing experience, it was when I was at the age of, 4 or 5 years old. I used to take my mouse and playing with my mouse pad.
Any actual real dancing with physical human contact?
Oh, with the human, no, you can meet all my friends. This is rack number 1, rack number 2, rack number 3, 4. You see how many racks we have here. So these are my friends.
At first, when we got together with Marina, I think she thought it was going to be easier than what it was. I've put her through a test and I've made her try something difficult. Instead of trying to make it easier for her, I've tried to make it a bit more complicated so that people can see that dancers don't have it as easy as what they think.
I realized that this is a very tough job, and for only 2 minutes you need to invest a lot of time, a lot of patience, and you need to invest yourself in this.
We've been rehearsing now every day for about the last 7 cruises, so I'm sure by the time the competition starts, we'll be ready as can be.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage, Marina and Nick.
You'll never make me stay, so take your weight off of me. I know your every move, so won't you just let me be? I've been here times before, but I was too blind to see that you seduce every man. This time you won't seduce me. Just saying that's okay. Hey baby, do as you please. I have the stuff that you want. I am the thing that you need. She looked me deep in the eyes. She touching me so to start. She says there's no turning back. She got me.
The way she came into the place, I knew right then and there. There was something different about this girl. The way she moved, her hair, her face, her lines, divinity in motion.
Ladies and gentlemen, Marina and Nick. All right. Whew. The Michael Jackson themed show dance incorporating some music from the King of Pop. The routine was inspired by the legend, as he is a part of dance all over the world. Marina, I'm gonna need my pants back now as well. Moving on to our next officer, ladies and gentlemen, affectionately known as Pepe. He's the guest services manager here on board from the fantastic country of Italy. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Pepe.
Hello everyone, I'm Giuseppe, I'm the guest services manager, I'm from Italy. Well, it's great to dancing with Laura, she's a great dancer, we met a long time ago. So it was a great surprise for me to find out during my vacation that I was going to dance with her, because she just slapped me and throw me on the floor when I don't do a good job and kick me and punch me and hurt me all the time.
The thing is, I am not being mean to him. If anything, people are telling me to be mean to him, so I don't know what to do.
The cruise director is intimidating.
Okay.
Every time he sees me, he tells me, I destroy you. I don't like that.
So there's
not afraid really, but
Not afraid.
a bit nervous,
A bit nervous.
being on stage and having all guests watching me.
He told me when I first started dancing, he was like, I can't dance, and he was making me think that he was gonna have nothing. But when I started dancing with him, he's just being a little shy. He's got some moves under his belt that he just doesn't want anyone to see yet. It's all gonna come out on the night.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Pepe and Laura Ann.
Shining star for you to see what your life can truly be. Shining star for you to see what your life can truly be.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Pepe and Laura Ann. Pepe, of course, in that number is a sexy ladies' man. All the women want him and want to dance with him. Laura Ann comes out and is surprised to see him and hopes he will come after her. Which he does. They dance, and in the end, she thinks he's left her, but he comes back in the end and takes her away. A note as well that Pepe is the only officer on board that uses a booster seat in the mess. Ladies and gentlemen, we have our final couple about to come out. Now, this officer is actually in charge of the Studio B Theater. She's a production manager here on board that has been working extremely hard to get Studio B ready for us tomorrow in our first presentation of Encore and Ice Spectacular. From England, ladies and gentlemen, this is Tasha.
My name's Tasha. I'm from the UK and I'm 28 and I'm the stage and production manager in Studio B.
So you manage this amazing facility behind us here with all of the bells and whistles and complications and make everything look as seamless as possible out on the ice. Is that true?
Absolutely true, yeah. I run the shows, I coordinate the events that happen here, and I help look after the ice.
What is your prior dance experience?
None.
Tasha's a dream. She has a positive attitude and she's so fun to work with. I've known her for a while, so it's great we're having a blast.
I get to watch the shows a lot. I watch the shows in the theatre and I watch the skaters here, so I'm hoping that by me watching them, some form of connection will happen between my mind and my body, although I can't guarantee it. It will be fun for me to experience their world, what they do, how they teach.
She's got a great memory. She's doing really well. We're going to have to hit the pavement pretty hard, but I think when it all comes down to it, she'll be ready, I'll be ready, we're going to put on a great show.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage, Tasha and Peter.
God has said,
don't eat that apple, child, it's bad, forbidden fruit.
Bad forbidden fruit.
That's right.
I misunderstood him, or maybe I forgot. 'cause after just one bite, ooh, what a night. Cool paradise turned high. Heaven, watch us tearing up the joint. Heaven, never slowly got the point. Moses coming down from the mount. What's that I hear you say?
Holy Moses down from the mount, been working a 40-day.
Your people wandered from the word. Now how did this begin?
Well, no, what was there said?
So don't you see? That's the way it was meant to be. From chapter 1 to 133. If in heaven you don't excel, you can always party down in hell. Then finally,
Peace, having a wild, wild party. We'll be loving it loud and fast. We'll be having a wild, wild party and hoping the beer will last. We'll be driving and dancing and partying. We'll be dancing in primordial stairs. So what a wild, wild party. And we're inviting you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Tasha and Peter. Fun and fast pace, this style portrays characteristics of the flapper 1920s. The song comes from the off-Broadway production of Wild Party. The choreography incorporates fancy footwork lifts and plenty of personality. Ladies and gentlemen, I know you have a very, very difficult decision to make. So without further ado, please, let's welcome back all of our couples here to the stage. Give them a huge round of applause. Come on out, guys. The work that has gone into this production this evening is absolutely fantastic. All of our couples, one more time. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Russell and Corinne. Teresa and Simon. Darren and Charisse. Michelle and Ricardo. James and Celia. Marina and Nick. Pepe and Lauren. And last but not least, Tasha and Peter. Thank you very, very much. One more time, give it up for the cast of Dancing with the Stripes. Absolutely fantastic stuff. Well, ladies and gentlemen, now comes the very, very difficult task of deciding who your favorite couple was this evening. If you have your ballot and you need a pen, we're going to have pens at the entrance to the theater. Please drop your ballots off in the bins, and we will find out who our winning couple is. We're going to announce it in tomorrow night's show, and it'll be not on tomorrow's morning show, but the following morning show as well. But ladies and gentlemen, I hope you had as much fun this evening as we did. My name's Ken, your activities manager. On behalf of everybody here involved, including your cruise director, James, thanks, everybody. Have a fantastic evening. Enter a world where cleaners prance, managers dance, supervisors salsa, and technicians cha-cha. From behind the desk to the middle of the stage, normal men and women become dancing kings and queens.
I'm
What is your prior dance experience?
None, because basically I don't have any experience when it comes to dancing, honestly.
I had my first lesson for this competition about an hour ago.
Okay.
And that is pretty much the summation of my dance experience.
Well, I don't really have any prior dance experience, so I've been dancing at the disco.
4 or 5 years old, I used to take my mouse and playing with my mouse.
With the straps, I'm good. But the dancing part is going to be my biggest challenge.
I have no official training as a dancer.
I have tried ballroom dancing classes.
Okay.
But unfortunately, I have 2 left foot.
When the stripes come off, the dancing begins. Okay, so here we are this morning with our very first officer that we're interviewing. So a very good morning. What is your name?
My name is Michelle.
Hello, Michelle. Thank you very, very much for being a part of the Dancing with the Stripes. Now, Michelle, where are you from?
I am from the beautiful island of Trinidad and Tobago.
Beautiful island of
Beautiful
Trinidad
island.
and Tobago. That's
Of
fantastic. Wonderful weather in Trinidad and Tobago. And how long have you worked with the company for?
For 6 consecutive years.
6 consecutive
6
years.
consecutive years. My position on board is the assistant cleaning specialist.
Okay, so what does that involve? What are you responsible for?
Okay, I am the supervisor for all the facilities cleaners.
Wow.
We are responsible for the cleaning and sanitizing of all public areas of the ship.
And have you always been in this position, or have you moved up to this position? And what's next for you?
Well, actually, I have moved up to this position. I started as a cleaner.
Yeah.
Then I moved up as a dispatcher. As you can see, our dispatcher is right here.
Okay.
And from dispatcher, now I'm the assistant cleaning specialist.
Okay. Now let's get down, Michelle, to the nitty and gritty now. What is your prior dance experience? Do you have any dance experience before?
Nil.
Absolutely nothing.
0.
Have you done any sort of ballroom dancing before, of any kind?
I have tried ballroom dancing classes.
Okay.
But unfortunately, I have 2 left foot. So
Okay.
it just was not working for me.
The ballroom dances the classes that you took, was that at home or where did
Home
you
in Trinidad, yes.
Home in
We do a lot of ballroom dancing in Trinidad.
Okay. Oh, so ballroom dancing is quite popular there.
Oh, yes.
So.
Oh, yes.
Well, this type of the dance is like a traditional samba from the bars in Brazil, where it's like a ballroom, kind of ballroom samba. It's not samba, Rio de Janeiro, it's not anything like that. It's more ballroom, more classic and traditional.
Why are you involved in this production?
It's all about fun. I love music, I love dancing.
Okay.
I am out to have fun.
Excellent. Now, what do you think will be your biggest challenge?
My biggest challenge would be if my dance partner decide to spin me on his head or have me do a split, things like that would be a big challenge for me.
Yeah, actually, you were doing very well together, so I was impressed. In the first day, she was a little bit shy because I told her that would be like a different style of music, like samba, the tradition samba from Brazil. And I think she came the first day and ready just to feel the style. But yeah, we get very, very, very long together, very well. And I'm very impressed because she have she know how to move, and just a little, and then she's gonna be okay.
Now, who is your inspiration as a dancer? Who is the first person that comes to mind when you think dancer?
Shakira.
Shakira.
Oh,
Okay,
yes.
so the booty shaking.
Oh yeah,
Shakira.
I love that.
Excellent. Shakira
I love
is
that.
good. Now, have you ever performed on stage before in any way?
Yes.
Yeah.
As an actor.
As an actor?
Yeah, not as a dancer.
Okay.
But as an actor.
Or-
I was part of a theater group from a very tender age.
Okay.
From the age of 9.
Yeah.
I was part of a theatre group, so I am used to stage performance.
Okay.
But not for dancing.
But not for dancing. So this
No.
is definitely.
Okay.
So Michelle, again, thank you very, very much for your time today. Thank you for dedicating yourself to this, and we look forward to seeing you on the big night with all our guests.
Thank you as well.
Okay, Michelle, thank you very, very much. Ladies and gentlemen, Michelle, the assistant facilities cleaning specialist on board. Okay, so here we are interviewing another fine officer here on the Liberty of the Seas, and another one that's decided to join us for our fantastic Dancing with the Stripes event. So first of all, who are you?
My name's Tasha. I'm from the UK and I'm 28 and I'm the stage and production manager in Studio B.
So you manage this amazing facility behind us here with all of the bells and whistles and complications and make everything look as seamless as possible out on the ice. Is that true?
Absolutely true, yeah. I run the shows, I coordinate the events that happen here, and I help look after the ice.
Now you also have a bit of a team which you manage, is that correct?
Yeah, absolutely. There's myself and the 3 stage crew that work here. The ice is absolutely our stage. It's not the easiest thing to maintain, especially when the ship moves quite a lot. The ice tends to freeze at odd angles, so we just make sure that we use our blades, use our Model 3B, which is like a mini Zamboni, over the ice and keep it nice and flat and smooth for the skaters.
Now you said you were from the UK. Whereabouts in the UK are you from exactly?
I'm from a city in the southwest England.
Okay. Now are you have you been a stage and production manager a long time, or did you work your way up from, say, stage crew, or?
Yep, I used to be stage crew and I worked myself up from there, got to know the position, applied and achieved it. On land, I am a stage and production manager too.
Excellent. Okay, so you're working whether you're on the ship or whether you're on land, keeping very, very busy.
Absolutely.
What is your prior dance experience?
None. We know I get to watch the shows a lot. I watch the shows in the theatre and I watch the skaters here, so I'm hoping that by me watching them, some form of connection will happen between my mind and my body, although I can't guarantee it. I'm hoping it's like magical pixie dust, that something will happen.
Okay, you'll get sprinkled with it, and then you'll have twinkle toes, and you'll be spinning and dancing and whirling,
being
and it'll
thrown around. And
excellent.
Yeah, that's my plan.
Tasha's a dream. She has a positive attitude, and she's so fun to work with. I've known her for a while, so it's great to. We're having a blast, so it's gonna be a great show. We've got a great number. The style is really fun. It's fast-paced. It's really fun. So, and she's exceeding all of my expectations.
Why are you involved in this production? Why are you involved with Dancing with the Stars?
Because I find it challenging. It's not something that I've ever done before, and as you said, I work very closely with the cast here, so it will be fun for me to experience their world, what they do, how they teach.
Now, what do you feel will be the biggest challenge?
Remembering my moves.
Remembering the moves.
Yeah, I'm very lucky in the sense that when I write things down, it helps me to remember them, but I'm not quite sure it's going to be the same with dancing, so I'll probably be mouthing my steps or counting out loud. Or
Okay, so if in the performance we see your lips moving or whatever, it's not you singing to the music,
Absolutely
but perhaps,
not.
okay.
No.
All right.
The dancing is going very well. It's very constructive. I'm having problems with my numbers, but Peter is very patient with me and very encouraging, so I think we're doing okay. I think we're going to be all right, hopefully, for the actual contest, if I can just remember to count and be in time with my numbers and my feet and my hands, because they're not normally very coordinated.
If someone was to inspire you, a dancer was to inspire you, who do you think embodies dance, or who would you say would be your biggest inspiration when it comes to dance?
I think the only person would be Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson?
Yeah.
Very good choice.
Yeah, he did have very specific Michael Jackson moves. He was very cool and very confident, and it seemed to just come from within him rather than something that he was taught. So I'm hoping that something like that.
he was without a doubt revolutionary when it comes to
Absolutely.
dance. What he
Absolutely.
did with dance and to the levels that he moved it to, and other artists I think that he inspired. I think that's a very good choice there. So excellent inspiration there. Now, if you could dance to any song, if you could choose what song you would do your performance to, if it wasn't up to your partner at all in any type of style of music or anything, what would you dance to?
Okay, I'm going to be inspired from our DreamWorks parade.
Okay.
And I really want to dance to Shake, Shake, Shake. Shake,
Okay.
shake, shake. Shake your booty.
Nice.
That one. So that's the one I'm
Okay.
going to aim for.
Okay.
But we'll see what my partner's decided.
Okay.
We're doing a musical theater style of dance. It kind of likens back to the Flapper 20s. It's very quick paced. The song references prohibition, so it's all about being naughty and having a good time. The song's called Wild Wild Party, so hopefully that's what we convey to you all, that we're having a wild party on stage.
The dance, funnily enough, the dance style is something that I've always enjoyed watching and always enjoyed kind of maybe practicing in the shower. You know, I really enjoy jazz hands, and so that's incorporated into dance. So it's very much my style, I feel. Hopefully it'll work all right on the night.
Have you ever performed on stage? Obviously, you work with stage. You know, stage is a huge part of what you do, and of course, at the stage functionality and everything is a major part of what you do on board. But have you ever been out there in the lights?
No.
No. Okay.
There's definitely a reason why I'm backstage.
Okay.
I enjoy watching shows. I think people who are on stage are amazing that they can actually do that. So it's going to be a big challenge for me.
Now, have you ever danced before in any sort of professional format? Did you take any dance classes when you were growing up or anything like that?
No, I was always too busy playing in parks or climbing trees
Okay.
or running around and getting muddy to be able to have something with such controlled form.
What about ballroom dancing? Has there ever been an opportunity maybe at a wedding where you might have done that, or is this completely the very, very first time you're doing any sort of ballroom dancing?
This is the very first time that I'll be doing any form of this dancing.
Have you ever danced in front of the mirror?
Do you know, I don't think I've ever danced in front of the mirror, but definitely in the shower.
Definitely,
Singing and
you're
dancing in the shower.
Singing and dancing in the shower.
Yeah.
How do you manage to do that on a cruise ship with the size of the showers is beyond me, but okay. Now, you don't necessarily have to reveal this yet, but do you know what you'll be wearing for the performance, for the show?
Gonna keep that as a surprise.
Okay, keep that as a surprise. Well, we look forward to seeing what you do wear for the performance. Now, at this time, are you afraid? Are you nervous?
Yep, terrified.
Terrified.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's got a great memory. She's doing really well. We're gonna have to hit the pavement pretty hard, but I think when it all comes down to it, she'll be ready. I'll be ready. We're gonna put on a great show.
We look forward to your performance. Thank you very, very much for
No
having the
problem.
courage to come through, and we very, very much look forward to your performance in Dancing with the Stripes.
Thank you very much.
Well, here we are out on the, beside the flow rider here on the sports deck, and we're interviewing our next officer in our fantastic Dancing with the Stripes. So let's meet this gentleman right here. First and foremost, who are you, sir?
My name's Russell.
Russell.
My name's Russell. I'm the open deck manager.
Okay, and where do you come from, Russell?
I come all the way from sunny South Africa.
Okay, from sunny South Africa. Now, the open deck manager position, what does that entail? What is your responsibilities? What is your duties on board?
I'm in charge of everything without a roof.
Okay.
Sports deck, pool deck, basically anything without a roof. Open deck manager. I'm in charge of the whole sports team. I have a sports supervisor and then 8 sports staff underneath me. And then the pool attendants also kind of don't directly report to me, but I have a little bit of influence on what happens down on the pool deck as well.
Now, Russ, we're going to get down to the nitty-gritty. What everybody wants to know is, first of all, what is your prior dance experience?
Absolutely none.
Absolutely none.
I don't dance at weddings. I don't dance full stop.
Have you ever danced before?
Maybe unwillingly after a couple too many beers.
Okay.
And a rocky ship.
Okay.
Russell is absolutely fantastic. I love him. So I could be happy to have him as my partner because he's just a blast and a true laugh, like an absolute laugh.
Karen's awesome. She's an awesome teacher. Dancing for me doesn't come naturally, that's for sure.
No?
No, definitely not.
He's progressed a lot in one day. He's lifting me above his head, and that's absolutely awesome for a first-time lifter. Actually, that's unheard of, so yay, Russell!
Now, why are you involved in this production here today that we're doing?
Because I was told to be.
So you were volunteered for this?
I was nominated for this.
Okay.
I'm excited though.
Yeah.
You know, I wasn't going to do it, but now that I've been so kindly volunteered, I think I'm going to get into it.
You have to make it what you will. You have to put your best foot forward, if you will.
Literally.
Okay.
Literally.
What do you think is going to be your biggest challenge?
Dancing. Probably the easiest dance that I could be inspired by is probably Ozzy Osbourne with a headbanging.
All right, Ozzy Osbourne headbanging. That's a unique answer. I don't think you're going to be doing any headbanging in this production that we're going to be doing.
Well,
but
that's as close as I've come to dancing.
okay, all right.
Well, the dance we're doing is African Brazilian, so it's very like earthy down on the ground, and we might have our little Tarzan and Jane moment. So it'll be an interesting and story-worthy number.
Have you ever danced in front of the mirror? Let's say you're getting ready, you got some music on, you know, you're getting yourself pumped up, or perhaps for a night on the town, or perhaps a working day. Have you ever danced in the mirror, or I guess in your case, have you ever headbanged in front of the mirror?
Well, I have actually. I
Okay.
have actually, which is where I got the scar on the top of my head. Not a
Okay.
very successful dance.
Right, so you literally headbanged the mirror when you were doing it. Oh my goodness. Well, hopefully your performance doesn't end in a mosh pit with your dancer that you'll be with, but we'll see. What do you think of Michael Jackson's dancing?
He's pretty smooth, or he was pretty smooth.
Yeah.
Yeah? As a dancer,
Yeah.
I'd give him an 8.
Okay, as a dancer, with all of your extensive experience and knowledge in dancing, you would give him an 8. Okay. Now, what are you going to be wearing for the performance? Have you decided on anything in particular, or
Nothing's been nailed down as yet.
Okay.
There's been a couple suggestions which I've shot down.
Okay. Perhaps a nice ballroom dress.
Loincloths and
Loincloth,
so on and
okay.
so forth,
All right.
which have been shot down.
Okay.
Any tight-fitting outfits shot down. So I'm looking at maybe a pair of board shorts and a jacket.
Okay. As you and I are friends on the ship, I'm personally looking very much forward to seeing you up there on the stage. I think it should be very, very good. Now, are you afraid? Are you nervous about this?
I think I need to pee.
All right. Okay. Well, that certainly answers that question right there. Russell Rhodes, open deck manager and officer in Dancing with the Stripes. So here we are interviewing our next officer, our next volunteer in the Dancing with the Stripes production. So let's find out, first of all, who are you?
Well, my name is Teresa. Yeah, I came from the Philippines. I work as crew administrator. Right?
What exactly is your role? What are your responsibilities?
So basically my work is, immigration clearance for crew members who are joining the ship, making sure that all their documents when they join the ships are all valid, such as their passport, their visa, Schengen visa, their medicals, their seaman's book, those things, and of course any other related HR issues.
What is your prior dance experience?
Oh, that's a hard question because basically I don't have any experience when it comes to dancing, honestly.
Okay.
So this really comes up to me as really like I'm gonna have fun.
Yeah.
I just want to deliver something to the guests, and because I don't voluntarily give myself to do this, but I will try my best. Honestly, I'll try my best.
Are you enjoying learning how to dance?
Yes, of course. I just met Simon today, so I'm so excited, and he has a lot of patience with me. So I hope I continue learning, and hopefully we're gonna be good.
Or, you know, have you ever ballroom danced before?
When I was college student, most probably, because I studied in Manila, and then we tried some steps.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's not really a formal dancing. It's like having fun at all.
Now, why are you involved in this production? Why have you volunteered, or why have you been volunteered for this?
I don't know. We're just having lunch one time in the dining room, and they just realized, oh, because you were looking, right? You keep sending emails.
That's correct.
And so Gabby, the HR manager, says, oh, why don't we have Teresa volunteered in this Dancing with the Stripes?
Yeah.
And then I just thought that she is just joking or kidding. And then after I came back to the office, she sent an email to everybody that I was the one going to be part of it. I said, and I basically didn't say no or yes, but I guess my silence means I agreed to it, so I'm here.
No, she's doing really well. We've had just our first lesson now and been doing a few basic holds and things like that. She's doing really well at understanding and picking up the steps and everything, so yeah, I'm confident that we'll be doing well.
Now, what do you think will be the biggest challenge?
The biggest challenge, I guess, learning the steps.
Learning the steps.
Yeah, learning the exact dance, which I have no idea until this time.
Yeah.
I guess it's going to be a surprise. I don't know when.
Right.
So maybe it's the real competition when it's already there in the dance floor. Maybe that's the big, because I told you this is the first time I'm going to do it. So it's like how the crowd will affect me, or how can I relate to the crowd.
Now, have you ever performed on stage before?
Never.
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 Never. So this is truly going to be a new experience.
The first and the last, most probably.
The first and the last.
First and the last.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just 30 minutes, and it's good. And at least I learned the basic steps. Some that we're probably going to be continuing doing. And the posture that I keep leaning, or I keep doing mistakes, but then I guess, I'm positive I'll be able to learn.
Actually, we're doing a quick step, so it's a very rigid frame, just holding the posture, things like that, and a lot of fancy footwork below.
Do you enjoy dancing, or is it just something that you never really do?
I enjoy dancing. Once in a while I went to the back deck just to have fun, but not really to dance, but to mingle with people.
So
but I can move. But I can move. I can move.
You can shake your tail feather.
Yeah, I guess I can.
Okay. What was the last song you danced to?
Dancing Queen.
Dancing Queen. All right.
Yeah, because that's always been played in karaoke. So as soon as you sing, of course, you have to dance. So as far as I remember, that's the song.
Now, perhaps a little bit of a personal question. Have you ever danced in front of the mirror?
Maybe sometimes.
All right. Okay. Good. We got some truth out of you here. So okay. So you have. Okay.
Basically, what our dance routine is: there's a park bench. We've arranged a date, and the guy comes in and he's a bit nervous about the date, and so he ends up giving her a flower just to sort of break the ice, and they end up getting up and dancing. We're actually we're using an old Tom Jones song. It's not unusual, so we'll be doing a quick step to that.
Now, you can answer this now, or maybe you don't have to, or maybe you want to keep it a secret. But what will you be wearing for the show?
Oh, I have no idea. No idea.
Okay.
Nothing. No idea at all.
No idea. Nothing.
Idea.
You're going naked.
No.
Okay.
For sure, I'm gonna wear something, but I have no idea.
I guess the last question then is: are you nervous? Are you a little scared?
Both scared and nervous.
Scared and nervous. The double whammy.
Yeah, right. I'll do my best, but hopefully that's enough to perform with guests, hopefully.
I think it's going to be great, and I'm very glad that you have participated in this. As you know, you coming from the Philippines, that of course is the largest demographic which make up our crew.
Yeah,
so,
we are
so
shy.
that's great. Yeah, definitely. So looking forward to your performance. Well, again, Teresa, thank you very much for taking part of this and taking your time today, and we look forward to your performance in the big night.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.